You're very welcome back. Now, we're about to be treated to the perfect weekend bake.
God, we're about to get spoiled. We're joined now by Niamh Dillon Crehan from First Batch Bakery. What are we making, Niamh?
Good morning. Okay, so as mentioned earlier, it is Canadian Thanksgiving on Monday. They celebrate it in October. The Americans celebrate it in November. So we're going to celebrate with a pie, a maple pecan pie, but bar. I'm going to make it into a bar, just easier to grab.
I can
More
see.
pies should be bars, because it's much more convenient to take with you on the go.
That's your stash over there.
It is, that's just for me.
Just for you. Yeah. So I'll make more for everybody else.
There they are.
Yeah, okay.
Perfect.
So how we're going to get started is we're going to make a nice crust. So we have, it's kind of like a shortbread crust. So we have some unsalted butter here, 250 grams of soft unsalted butter. I'm going to pop in 100 grams of sugar.
Nobody knows that. Right.
Going to give it no sugar in there. We're going to give it a good beating here, and then we're going to add in the egg and vanilla. So that'll make it like a nice soft crust, so that it's not too biscuity. You know, you're not going to lose the whole piece when we go in.
Because you could lose half a tooth.
You could.
Too hard.
Yeah, and then we pop this in, and we're going to get our dry in. So where this has come from, I lived in Canada for 12 years, just north of Vancouver, in a little ski town, where we were full of bears and mountain lions and everything else up there.
Wow.
And then we moved from the mountains of Whistler to the small little hills of Aughrim in Wicklow. So that's where our bakery is now. So we're trying to bring a little bit of Canada to where we are at the moment.
Do they celebrate Thanksgiving for the same reason as the people further south?
It's actually a little bit different. It's more the harvest.
They're thankful they're not from America.
That's what it is.
Yeah, they're thankful.
Exactly. I like that. That's funny.
Yeah. So in our plain flour here, I've got 250 grams of plain flour. I have half a teaspoon of baking powder and then a pinch of sea salt. I'm going to pop that in, and this will make our base. So yeah, I think it was more just to celebrate, you know, the pumpkins, the harvest, eat lots of good food.
We'll have to say what we're thankful for now before we eat these.
Yes. What are you thankful for?
Oh, I'm thankful Niamh's here today making these.
I'm thankful for maple syrup and how that is in our lives. Okay, so I'm going to bring this together. I'm going to pop on gloves because I usually make an awful mess in the kitchen here. And we're going to just put it into our tin, and then we'll get our topping going at the same time. So I've melted some butter here, and I'm going to add some sugars into that one to make our beautiful topping. It's kind of like, did you ever have a treacle tart?
I don't think I have.
When you were younger.
No, I don't
Very
recall.
similar to that. So this one's going to be full of delicious pecans, which I've chopped up, and then you put this kind of a treacle topping over the top. We've made it out of brown sugar and butter today, but you can use like a golden syrup mix as well.
Right. Yeah. But golden syrup, maple syrup. We have to go maple syrup.
Yeah, we have to go maple syrup.
Canadian
Exactly. Okay, so this is going into my tray. It's lovely and crumbly. I haven't overworked it here because you would get kind of a tough base if you did.
That doesn't need to be left for a while?
No. This is just baking powder. So if you had yeast in it, maybe you could leave it to proof. But no, we're just going to flatten it in here till it's nice and even, if I can. So I'll stick to my hands.
I can see why you wear the gloves.
Yes,
It's a messy one.
A bit of flour. Okay. And then we'll get the others on. So I'll leave this here for now, and we'll get going with the topping. Okie dokes. So in here, I've got the melted unsalted butter, about 250 grams as well. I've got 250 grams of brown sugar. I'm going to pop that in and mix it up just until the brown sugar completely dissolves. And then the magic, 100 grams of the maple syrup.
So does that need a bit of minding while you're waiting for the sugar to dissolve?
Yes, in a perfect world, we would have this boiling for about 2 to 3 minutes, so we can just kind of bring it all together and start the process of like making it into kind of like a caramel, I guess.
Right.
And I'm going to add a little bit of orange zest in here. I think that kind of makes it nice and just not too sweet. It kind of brings that freshness back in. Yeah. Okay, so once we've got the butter all combined, I'm going to add in the pecans. So I just chopped these as about 400 grams of pecans. Pecans, what are we going with?
I'm a pecan. I say pecans.
Pecans.
Not that I say it very often.
What do people say? Pecan?
Pecan. Yeah, I guess over in the other side of the world, maybe.
Okay, no, we're definitely in the pecan stable here.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to give this base another go, but instead of my hands, I'm going to use a spatula this time. We're going to get the topping then on. You could make the base, actually, if you wanted to first. Prep that one. But we're just going to get it straight in with our topping.
Can I just ask, is it worth, because maple syrup, depending on the one you buy, can lean on the expensive side.
Yeah, it
compared to
can be
other-
expensive.
But are you better off spending the extra bit of money and getting a good quality one?
I think the main thing is to watch and see, is it actually maple syrup or not? Some of them will have like a maple syrup style, but they won't actually be maple syrup. It'll just kind of be a version,
Imitations.
an
Right,
imitation.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just, no, I think you can find some reasonable ones.
Okay.
I'm going to pop it in the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes on 180. In it goes. And then out comes
And
the
voila.
magic.
Oh, look at this.
The magic
This
of
is
television,
our
everyone.
one. So you can see the sugars kind of crystallize on top, but it should be nice and gooey in the inside. So I'm going to chop it up onto a little plate here.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then I
that's
have
why
some.
you put the parchment paper in.
Yes. Was it going to come out in one piece? Let's see, let's see, let's
the
see.
joy of life.
Oh,
Nearly.
Nearly. That can be my slice
dear.
up the top.
Oh dear. Okay, more for sharing. So nice and gooey there. And if you did let it set, if you didn't destroy it by taking it out of the pan, you would have nice kind of bars, as you can see over there. So we're going to go with this piece here.
Look at
Lovely
this.
and gooey.
That's how we like them, nice and gooey. Look
And
at
we
that.
have some whipped
Thank you very much.
cream
Doesn't that
if
look
you would
fantastic?
like.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Look
We
at
love
this
dessert for
goodness.
breakfast in here.
It's
And
the only
here we
thing you
go.
can have, really, isn't it?
There we go.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now,
Get that into
get
your
stuck
centre.
in, son. Get stuck in. Slant ya.
Yeah. So nice and nutty,
Oh.
sweet with the maple syrup, and then a nice little biscuit base on the bottom.
Oh my goodness.
Hits the spot.
Phenomenal. That's so nice
I'm
and warm.
sure it is gorgeous. Cold, but warm. There's just something.
I would recommend warm.
Yeah, ice cream, cream, custard, the lot.
It's
Yeah.
fantastic. And
have them all.
I'm going to go through that very shortly.
Niamh,
now.
thank you so,
Thank
so
you
Thank you
very,
very much,
very
Niamh.
much.
Still
Thank
to
you.
come,